Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Today I wanted to go over yet another discussion video about stamina. So right now we don't know if the clan battle is going to take place on February 10th or March 10th. Those are the two dates that have been circulating around the community, and unfortunately we just don't know until Crunchyroll announces something. Anyhow, level 80 right now is our max level, and we are trying to aim for that. There's a lot of questions about how much stamina I should be spending. So actually there's a calculator that people can use to really check out how many days it'll take based on the stamina amount you're spending right now to reach level 80, which is the current max. I used this back then on the CN server as I was rushing things, preparing for various content, and I found that it worked really well for the global server as well. And my main account used this to kind of plan out everything in terms of stamina usage. And I'm going to showcase it to you on my alt account, trying to get it ready for the March clan battle if it happens in March. Anyhow, so I'll have the website listed in the description. You can see here that you have to use Google Translate to translate this, otherwise it's in a different language. Just use Google Translate. Current level, just enter your current level, target level, which is 80 right now. Daily missions, just enter 700. It's the all the EXP from your missions plus 200, which I calculated for the 200 stamina that we get. And if we do 1-to-1 conversion, then it's 200 extra EXP. For the snack table, I did the level 70 snack table plus 3, so that's clearing 3 dungeons, so 3 times 48 plus the level 70 snack table I have right now. And then this is your daily refill amount, which is close to 240 if you don't keep it topped up all the time and it naturally refills every single second, then you'll be getting 240. Realistically, maybe 200 to 230 because we're not going to be always aligned to clear those stamina, but it's around that. And then in extra rounds, that's where your stamina purchases come in. So you can see here I put 3 because that's what I'm spending right now, and that will take me 17.19 days. So I'll be way ahead of schedule on my way to getting max level for clan battle. However, I think there's some error with the Google Translate, so you actually have to translate back to the original language, and then after you enter everything, enter the max target level again for it to recalc the date. Then you can go into English again for translation, because if you don't do that, I think it gets stuck at 115 days all the time, and that's just not good. So you do a entry first, translate back to the original language, and translate back to English after you change the target level to get the accurate amount. So we can see here if I enter 6, so 6 per day in terms of buying the stamina isn't too bad. As you can see, the date didn't change because of the translation issue, which is fine. So I'll translate this back to the original language and I'll re-enter 6. You can see the date has changed to 14. So if I go to 6, it's only going to increase my level cap, the time it takes to reach my level cap, by 2 days. But then in those 14 days, I'll be spending an extra of 3 times 180, right? So it's not really worth it in my opinion, because you have to calculate that for the 14 days I'm in there, I'm spending 6 versus if I do 3, it's 3 days extra, but I'm only doing 3 a day. So this is a really good calculator to see the effect of buying stamina, and depending on how fast you're trying to rush or how you're trying to plan your stamina and your gem usage, this calculator is going to be very helpful. Just make sure you go back to the original language when you're making any changes so that the date updates, and then go back to English if you're not sure what to fill out. So hopefully you found this helpful as I did in planning stamina purchases. Make sure you don't rush, because if you're free to play or a low spender, you definitely need those stamina. Whales can spend a lot of stamina to reach the end point quicker, but it's a marathon, not a race. So you can see on this account I got June, if you saw my previous video, with all the key units for CB as well, and a lot of the good PvP units, and I'm still sitting comfortably at 58,000 gems. So yeah, make sure you plan ahead.